Good morning, Mathletes and Film Majors. It is Monday, October 29th, 2012, and as Sandy hits us, I am in the 9th floor lounge up at Quinnipiac, and I'm going to do the survey that Susan wanted me to do last week. So here we go.
Why are you called that?
I am called Caitlyn Anna because I had two great-grandmothers, Anna Catherine on my mom's side and Anna Gertrude on my dad's side. Anna Catherine lived with us for a while and died about 2 weeks before my brother was born, so didn't really live with me, but lived with my family. Before my brother was born, they had two names picked out, a boy and a girl, for whatever Matthew came out as, and he ended up being a boy, so he was Matthew Joseph, and the leftover name was Caitlyn Anna, which is a reverse of Anna Catherine and the Irish form of Catherine, which is Caitlyn. And so I was lucky that I was a girl because they already had a name picked out, so kind of glad that I am Caitlyn Anna, and it's really windy. I'm gonna die. Tell
us about your favorite school teacher, yeah.
My favorite school teacher, I think I'd have to say, was my third grade teacher, Miss Ziglock. She was basically Miss Frizzle, and she really, like, everybody who learned from her ended up doing awesome things with their lives. So Miss Ziglock was probably my favorite elementary school teacher. High school, I'd probably say Mr. White for yearbook, for Russian, and for a small amount of time, social studies. He taught everything. Or Mr. Houghton. Mr. Houghton was a physics teacher, and I was not good at physics, and Mr. Houghton would give like study sessions. And there was a friend that I had, and she was in another physics class. Like, she didn't have Mr. Houghton as a teacher, and she asked if she could come with me to one of my study sessions because we were learning the same things at the same times. And Mr. Houghton taught her too. He cared about all of his students, and even the students that weren't his, and I don't know. He was an awesome guy.
The strangest food.
See, I'm a vegetarian, right? So I really don't have like strange games like elk. That was weird. That's weird. I guess the one that I get the weirdest reactions to is when I say that I eat tofu, and they're like, "Oh my god, you eat tofu? Why?" Like, tofu you can make taste like anything. Tofu is the ambiguous food. So I mean, it's not like strange, but I get the strangest reactions to it, if that counts.
Tell us about your first gig.
My first gig. I've never really played a gig, so I guess the gigs that I've gone to. My parents took me to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and I think that was my first concert that I ever went to. That's the first thing that I remember for a concert. I mean, you'd think Trans-Siberian Orchestra, you know, a bunch of Christmas orchestral music. No, it's pretty hardcore, I'm not gonna lie. First concert that I went to with friends, my friend Cassandra won tickets to a LaRue concert. And she was like, "Caitlyn, wanna come with?" So I was like, "Oh, that's cool, yeah, I'll go with." And the first one that I actually paid for a ticket, went on my own accord, was when Kesha came to Quinnipiac. Those were my first gigs.
What's your favorite place?
My favorite place in the world, I'm gonna have to say, is either Cork or London. Cork was where I spent a semester studying abroad, and it was awesome, and I loved how it was like, it's the second largest city in all of Ireland, and yet I could walk everywhere that I needed to go. The shopping was great, the school was great, the people, culture was awesome. I loved it. I liked it being compact and still really big. London was awesome to go to because I went to it by myself, and I was there for a week, so I got to decide everything that I wanted to do. Like, there was a day that I just wandered, and I got lost for a while, and I thought I was going to die, but then I didn't, so that was good. London was the first place I got a sunburn in like 5 years. I was wearing a coat, and it was really bright and sunny out, and I got this little like awkward V-shaped sunburn right on my chest. I was like, why? So London and Cork, and I like to go back to both places because it was awesome.
Who do you want to answer the survey next?
Well, seeing as Susan has already done this, I'm going to go to my friends whom I know have YouTube channels to follow us on. So I'm going to say Robert, I'm going to say Kristen, and I'm going to say Joe. For the film majors, I'm Caitlyn. For the Mathlete, Susan will be here on Friday, and for everybody else, stay safe in Sandy, like I'm not by being on the 9th floor and surrounded by glass, and I will hopefully see you next Monday. Bye!